The history of ancient China spans over 4,000 years, beginning with the Xia dynasty in 2070 BCE and ending with the fall of the Qing dynasty in 1912 CE. The Indus Valley Civilization, also known as the Indus Civilization, was a Bronze Age civilization in the northwestern regions of South Asia, lasting from 3300 BCE to 1300 BCE, and in its mature form 2600 BCE to 1900 BCE. Together with ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia, it was one of three early civilizations of the Near East and South Asia, and of the three, the most widespread, its sites spanning an area from much of Pakistan to northeast Afghanistan and northwestern India. The civilization flourished both in the alluvial plain of the Indus River, which flows through the length of Pakistan, and along a system of perennial monsoon-fed rivers that once coursed in the vicinity of the Ghaggar Hakra, a seasonal river in northwest India and eastern Pakistan. The Indus civilization is named after the Indus River system in whose alluvial plains the early sites of the civilization were identified and excavated. Following a tradition in archaeology, the civilization is sometimes referred to as the Harappan, after its type site, Harappa, the first site to be excavated in the 1920s. This is notably true of usage employed by the Archaeological Survey of India after India's independence in 1947. The term Ghaggar Hakra figures prominently in modern labels applied to the Indus civilization on account of a good number of sites having been found along the Ghaggar Hakra River in northwest India and eastern Pakistan. The terms Indus-Sarasvati civilization and Sindhu-Sarasvati civilization have also been employed in the literature after a posited identification of the Ghaggar Hakra with the river Sarasvati described in the early chapters of Rigveda, a collection of hymns in archaic Sanskrit composed in the 2nd millennium BCE. Recent geophysical research suggests that unlike the Sarasvati, whose descriptions in the Rig Veda are those of a snow-fed river, the Ghaggar Hakra was a system of perennial monsoon-fed rivers, which became seasonal around the time that the civilization diminished, approximately 4,000 years ago. The civilization thrived along the banks of the Indus River, with well-planned cities and sophisticated infrastructure. They had a system of writing, known as the Indus script, which is yet to be deciphered. The Indus Valley people were skilled in agriculture, trade, and crafts, and had a complex social structure. However, around 1900 BCE, the civilization began to decline, possibly due to environmental changes or invasions. Despite its mysterious end, the Indus Valley Civilization left a lasting legacy, with its urban planning, sanitation systems, and advanced technology influencing future civilizations in the region. This remarkable civilization, which left behind an indelible mark on human history. Amidst the lush green fields and meandering river, the people of this civilization led a life that was both innovative and harmonious with nature. Their cities were like jewels in the desert, meticulously planned and astonishingly advanced for their time. The largest among them were Mohenjo-daro and Harappa, each boasting stunning architectural marvels. 3300 BCE. Early settlements. The Indus Valley Civilization begins to develop along the banks of the Indus River. Early settlements are established in present-day Pakistan and northwest India. These settlements are characterized by planned cities, advanced drainage systems, and sophisticated brickwork. 2600 BCE. Mature phase. The Indus Valley Civilization enters its mature phase. Major cities such as Mohenjo-daro and Harappa are established. The civilization showcases its advanced urban planning, with grid-like street patterns, well-organized public and private buildings, and public baths. Mohenjo-daro, the Mound of the Dead, was a bustling metropolis with well-organized streets, a sophisticated drainage system, and multi-story houses made of baked bricks. The Great Bath, an engineering marvel of its time, showcased the advanced understanding of water management. The people of Mohenjo-daro were skilled artisans and traders, their intricate pottery and crafts testament to their artistic prowess. Harappa, another grand city, was adorned with a grid-like street layout and magnificent buildings made of the same characteristic baked bricks. Here, the citizens had access to a similar drainage system, showcasing a high level of urban planning and engineering knowledge. The people of Harappa were also traders, known for their seals with unique inscriptions, likely used in trade and administrative purposes. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Indus Valley Civilization was their writing system, which remains undeciphered to this day. It consisted of intricate symbols and script, hinting at a sophisticated society with its own form of communication. Despite their achievements in urban planning, art, and technology, the Indus Valley Civilization did not leave behind records of significant wars or conquests. Instead, they seemed to prioritize peaceful coexistence with their neighbors, engaging in trade and cultural exchange with distant lands. Their cities flourished as centers of commerce and culture, while their farmlands provided bountiful harvests. 2000 BCE. Trade and commerce. The Indus Valley Civilization engages in extensive trade with other regions. Archaeological evidence shows connections with Mesopotamia, Central Asia, and the Persian Gulf. The civilization's skilled craftsmen produce a variety of goods, including pottery, bronze utensils, and jewelry. 1900 BCE. Decline. The Indus Valley Civilization begins to decline. Various theories suggest possible causes for the decline, including environmental changes, natural disasters, and the migration of nomadic tribes. The once prosperous cities show signs of abandonment and the civilization gradually fades away. 1500 BCE. Rediscovery. The rediscovery of the Indus Valley Civilization begins with the excavation of Harappa by archaeologists in the 1920s. Further excavations reveal the extent of the civilization's urban planning, writing system, and cultural practices. The Indus Valley Civilization becomes recognized as one of the world's earliest urban civilizations. The decline of this splendid civilization remains a mystery, with theories ranging from environmental changes to invasions. Around 1900 BCE, the cities of Mohenjo-daro and Harappa were largely abandoned, leaving behind only the silent ruins that would captivate archaeologists and historians for centuries to come. In the pages of history, the Indus Valley Civilization stands as a testament to human ingenuity and the ability to create flourishing societies in harmony with nature. Their advanced urban planning, artistic endeavors, and peaceful existence continue to inspire awe and wonder, a reminder of the rich tapestry of human history woven along the banks of the mighty Indus River.